Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful skills that can truly revolutionize your life. Discipline. Discipline is the key to success. But what does that really mean? In this video, we'll break down on how discipline works and how you can build it and why it's unimaginably essential to you achieving your goals. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you will have a blueprint to strengthen your discipline and ultimately change your life. Why discipline is the foundation of success. Let's start with the basics. Discipline is often seen as something restrictive or even negative, but it's actually the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Without discipline, your goals are just dreams with no path to reality. We all have goals, whether it's to get in shape, build a business, or pass an important exam. But discipline is what gets us from point A to point B. Here's the truth. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. Motivation is temporary. It's easy to feel pumped for a day or two, but discipline is what keeps you going long after the initial spark of motivation fades. It's the daily practice of doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the refining fire by which talent becomes ability. And think about it. How many people have raw talent but actually never achieve their full potential? That's because talent without discipline is wasted. Discipline is what hones that talent, turning it into ability, into mastery. If you're serious about success, discipline has to be at the core of everything you do. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built. Discipline versus motivation. Why motivation fails. Here, where most people go wrong. They rely too much on motivation. You know that feeling the night before you get pumped up? You set big goals of yourself, like tomorrow I'm gonna crush it. Tomorrow I'm gonna win again. But then all that motivation has evaporated. Motivation is unreliable. You can't expect to feel inspired every single day. That's why discipline is so critical. The more disciplined you become, the easier life gets. Think about that. It's not just about forcing yourself through difficult tasks. It's about making your life easier in the long run by building a system of discipline. Once you embrace discipline, you realize you don't need to wait for the perfect moment or the right mood. You just do the work because it's part of who you are. Commitment unlocks the doors of imagination, allows vision, and gives us the right stuff to turn our dreams into reality. Freedom doesn't mean the absence of responsibility. Freedom means choosing your responsibilities wisely. Freedom is not the absence of commitments, but the ability to choose your commitment, what is best for ourselves. You may have the freedom to choose your hard discipline or regret. Building discipline. It's like building a muscle. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. You don't just wake up one day and suddenly you have perfect discipline. It's something you build, brick by brick, habit by habit, exercise by exercise. When I first started building my discipline, it wasn't easy. In fact, it was uncomfortable. Waking up early when I was tired, focusing on work when I wanted to play games. It's not glamorous, but it's necessary. Let me tell you a little secret. Resistance is a good thing. When you hit that point where your mind is telling you to quit, that's the exact moment you need to push harder. Why, you ask? Because that's exactly where growth happens. The disciplined mind leads to happiness, but the undisciplined mind leads to suffering. The discomfort you feel while building discipline is temporary, but the rewards, they last a lifetime. I've learned that our minds put way before our body does. You have so much more to give, mentally, physically, emotionally, and you'll only find it when you push past that mental barrier. This is the moment where discipline takes over for motivation. The power of small disciplines. It's not just the big tasks that matter, it's the small tasks you stick to every day. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you're not disciplined with the small stuff, like cleaning up after yourself or sticking to a routine, how can you expect to handle the big things? One thing that changed my perspective was realizing how much little disciplines matter. Washing dishes immediately after eating, making your bed, or getting up at the same time every morning. It all adds up. It might seem trivial, but these small factors are the building block of your discipline muscle. Setting non-negotiables and system for yourself. The key to staying disciplined is setting non-negotiables. These are the things you commit to doing every day, no matter what. They're not up for debate. Whether it's waking up at a specific time, working out, or putting 2 hours in or focused work. These are your daily minimums. Your non-negotiables should be realistic but challenging, starting with small, manageable habits. It could be something like, I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. every day. I'll do 1 hour of deep work every day. Commitment is the key to unlocking the future for your potential. Remember, a habit missed once is a mistake, but a habit missed twice is the start of a new habit. Consistency is everything, even on the days you don't feel like it, especially on those days. Stick to your non-negotiables, embracing the hard tasks. Let's face it, the hard tasks are hard for a reason, but here's the catch. Those are the tasks that bring you the most growth. Don't avoid them, embrace them. The famous quote goes, you either feel the pain of discipline or the pain of regret for not taking care of your health? Or is it harder to study or harder to deal with consequences of failure? When you start viewing every challenge as an opportunity to grow, discipline becomes your natural state. That's how you evolve. One rough task at a time. And as I always say, through hard work, we grow. Discipline is the secret weapon to transform your life. It's not always easy. The rewards are undeniable. When you commit to discipline, you're not just working on tasks, you're working on yourself. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built. Remember that. Start today, build your discipline, set your non-negotiables, and watch how your life changes. Remember, you either feel the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The choice is yours. Thanks for watching. Be careful with your time. Use it wisely.